Hey everyone, you probably noticed from this scenery that I'm back in Brazil. But is all of Brazil like this? Lush green Atlantic forest full of humidity? Let's find out. You would not expect this crazy desert environment to be in the middle of a tropical forest, but yet here we are. I mean, all sides there are forests, wet Atlantic forest, and yet here there's a complete, almost desert environment. Sand dunes, crazy place for landscape photography. You can see that it's not just completely sand though. There are grasses here, and there are also bushes and trees even in the distance. So it is kind of like not completely a desert. And this environment is very unusual. You can find lots of cool stuff here. So I'm going to try and show you some of the cool stuff that you can find in this desert. So come on, let's just look over here. We'll see something really cool here. It's like a little pond. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of water here. And what happens is that when it rains, it fills up these ponds and the birds love it. There are lots of different birds here. I already saw raptors. I already saw lapwings, my favorite bird, by the way, and some smaller birds I haven't been able to identify yet, and some seabirds even fly over from time to time. It's really cool. I'm going to do lots of landscape photography here. It's not really a place for bird photography, but there's endless patterns in the sand. There are all kinds of patterns in the dunes, so I brought a wide angle lens in addition to my lens here, so you can see lots of cool stuff. So I'm going to take you around these dunes and show you some cool stuff around here. Now this is one of my favorite things about this place. There's like the wind blows the sand and it creates these patterns. And I'm using a wide angle 50mm lens to try and capture some of these patterns. And they're just, look at these things. They're just ripples in the sand and at different parts. They're all different everywhere around here. So you can just walk around and get the exact pattern that you like that really attracts your eye. It's really cool. And so I'm gonna try and get some of these landscape patterns here. I think it's just really nice here. Yeah, look at that. That's just crazy. You can like just point your camera here and get lots of cool stuff. So let's keep going around here and I'll show you even more stuff. Okay, come with me. We're gonna go deeper into these dunes and find out some cool stuff down there. See what kinds of landscape photography we can do right down there. Kind of the weird thing about this place is you can see just off in the distance there, there's the Atlantic forest or humid environment, extremely dark, and it's just beyond the dunes. So it's such a strange contrast because you got those dunes there. It's just crazy. And then you got some of that forest down there, really interesting patterns. You get all kinds of unusual landscape photography here that you just wouldn't be able to get in a regular desert. I mean, I've never seen anything like this, honestly. Sand patterns here, dunes, little lagoons and marshes. It's crazy. And you can see, if you look at the top of the dunes there, I'll show you a shot I got yesterday. It's of sand just blowing on the top of the dunes. It provides some very interesting abstract photography. So there's a mountain in the distance. It's a little windy. I hope you can hear me. I'm trying to block the microphone from the wind. There's a little bit of a grassy mountain with some trees on it, and I'm moving around because I'm trying to make the composition as minimal as possible. There's some grasses here, so if I'm in the wrong position, the grasses are gonna show in the shot. So I really have to kind of move, but if I can't move too low down here because it'll block part of the mountain. So there's probably only 1 or 2 points for which this composition is gonna work. There's some ponds here and even some birds in them like egrets, ibises, and even a new duck species. But I'm not sure if this water is freshwater or saltwater. Some of the lakes around here are saltwater, so I wanna test it out. I wanna see if this water is fresh or salty. Hope it's not full of bacteria. Fresh water. Well, it looks like this place isn't all desert after all. There are a few ponds with even some birds, and that's pretty cool. Well, I think this is a good place to come to the end of the video, but I've only just begun to explore this beautiful habitat. There's so many places and areas I haven't yet gone, and there are probably so many more things to discover here. And maybe I'll share some of that with you in a future video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you again next time.